Good morning, everyone. Here we are on day 4. This is going to be one of my favorites. I'm just going to take a quick moment to hit record in our other room. Hello to everyone that's here live on Facebook. Hello to everyone that's here live inside of Kajabi, and to all of you on the replay. Good morning. Welcome. This is going to be a really good one because I find that a lot of the conversations that I'm having with women are around using their voice, expression, feeling safe to be themselves. And if you're in my world, if you're in my tapping membership, you will recognize this affirmation. We did this one recently back in November, and it was really powerful. So I thought, you know what, let's do it again together today in this new year. And today's affirmation for day 4 is that I speak with confidence and conviction. So one of the things I'm really focused on this round of the 21 days and this year, the women I'm working with, is that they're self-led women, self-starting, self-led women, and each and every one of us has that part of ourselves in us. And my intention is that this 21 days really activates that in you. And a self-led woman is somebody who moves on her ideas in the moment, loves and accepts herself, trusts herself, and speaks with confidence and conviction. So if you are feeling blocked at all around your throat or around speaking up for how you really feel or what you really want, today's session is going to be great for you, and it's one that you can obviously come back to again and again. So let's dive in. It's so good to see you. I can see messages on Facebook this morning, so that is great. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Nessie. Good morning. You'll be back in the replay. No problem. And for those of you inside of Kajabi with me, good morning. I'm seeing it's a little bit glitchy, so this is the beauty of having two things happening at once. If one doesn't work, you can jump over to the other. So if Kajabi does get glitchy, you guys can come over onto Facebook and join us. All right, let's dive in. As long as you're not driving and you're in a safe place to do so, I invite you to get comfy, close your eyes, start by rolling your shoulders up and back, opening up your heart and chest, and connecting to your breath this morning. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good job. Again, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more time, deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Giving yourself permission to set aside whatever you'll go to after this and anything you were doing before this. And really creating space for yourself this morning to receive. And to set the intention that I speak with confidence and conviction. I invite you to say this affirmation to yourself out loud if you can. I speak with confidence and conviction. And I want you to think about what happens when you do. What happens when you speak with confidence and conviction? I speak with confidence and conviction, and when I do, what happens? So there's probably one of two options that are coming up for you. It might be a feeling of I can't speak with confidence and conviction because when I do, it comes out wrong or people get upset with me. Or when I speak with confidence and conviction, I am magnetic. I am heard. I am respected. I am a super attractor. I feel things align, Jackie says. Beautiful. So again, there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to how you feel with these affirmations. They're just an opportunity for us to check in with ourselves. And if there's any blockages, the tapping will clear it today. All right, so let's dive in. Let's start tapping on the side of the hand. And say, even though I want to speak with even more confidence and conviction, sometimes I hold back. And I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I want to speak with more confidence and conviction. There's a little bit of fear in my throat. And in my chest. And that's okay. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I am the type of woman who knows what she wants and has a pretty good sense of things. Sometimes I hold back in speaking my truth. And I love and accept myself anyway. Good job. Let's go to the top of the head and say, I have an intuitive ability. Eyebrow point. I have a pretty good sense of what's going on. Side of the eye, but sometimes I hold myself back. Underneath the eye, I hold myself back. Underneath the nose, from speaking up about how I feel. Underneath the mouth, or expressing what I think. Collarbone point, because there's this old fear. Underneath the arms, this fear of ruffling feathers. Underneath the chest, this fear of it coming out the wrong way. Wrist point, the fear of people judging me. Top of the head, I can feel it in my throat. Eyebrow point, but I'm ready to start letting it go. Side of the eye, I'm ready to start speaking with more confidence and conviction. All right, good job. So you can stop tapping and take a deep breath. And no matter how confident you are or not confident you are, we all have this to some degree, especially as women, that there's a little hesitation in saying what we really think or saying what we really want. And if you're here, you're probably somewhat of an intuitive woman and you have a pretty good sense of what's going on. That is going to be your superpower this year. The energy this year has a lot to do with feminine leadership. And that little sense that you have, that little nudge that you have of, I have a pretty good sense of what's going on. My intuition, I'm picking up on some things, but I'm not going to say it or speak about it. That's something that'll hold you back. So I really want to help you in this session to release whatever it is that's stopping you from speaking your truth, from sharing your ideas, from being that confident, convicted woman that you are. And something we teach inside tapping school is parts of self-work. So we often say, oh, there's a part of me that's afraid to speak up, but there's also a part of you that's really ready. And we tap with both. We honor the part of you that's scared, and we tap into the part of you that's really ready. So for this next round, before we dive in, I just want you to close your eyes again. Take a deep breath. And say this affirmation out loud again. I speak with confidence and conviction. And you can even add in, I speak with confidence, clarity, and conviction. And when you say this, how do you feel in your body? Is there any hesitation? Is there any anxiety? Is there any resistance? Is there any resistance when I say I speak with confidence, clarity, and conviction? And if so, we get curious. What is the resistance or hesitation about right now? What am I afraid will happen if I speak my truth, if I start sharing? And that's the key to tapping. We get curious versus critical with ourselves, right? Awesome. I'm seeing these comments starting to come in. Megan says lots of yawning in the first round. I definitely feel that there's a part of me that will be abandoned or left behind if I speak what I feel or how I perceive things. Okay, so there's a fear of being abandoned or left behind. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, if I start to share my unique perspective, I'm afraid that, people will think I'm weird. And this is a lot to do with the unconventional woman, right? Most of the women I attract are unconventional women to some degree. And this is a big piece that we work through. Ooh, it actually feels exciting, Jackie. Awesome. You're feeling it. So where do you feel that excitement in your body? When you feel the emotion shift to excitement or power or confidence, where is that living in my body now? Where you can expand that feeling. It feels good to say that. Yes. What if others don't believe me? Okay, that's another common one. So I'm afraid to speak with confidence and conviction because I'm afraid that people won't believe me or won't hear me. Karen says, I feel it in my throat. It's a 6. That's about expression. Afraid to really speak about what I want. And so why? What am I afraid will really happen? This is the power of emotional freedom techniques. When you can get to the root of what am I afraid will really happen. If I speak about what I really want, I'm afraid that fill in the blank. And the more specific you get, the bigger shift you're going to have. There's a fear of being talked over and not heard, fear of being weak and not strong. Okay, so let's tap again on the side of the hand. Thank you so much for sharing. It's super helpful for me to know what's coming up for you, so I really appreciate the comments. It's another deep breath. Let's say, even though I want to speak with confidence, clarity, and conviction, there's still a little part of me holding back. And I love and accept this part of me now. Sorry, I just want to mute someone. Let's say, even though I am ready to start speaking with confidence, clarity, and conviction, there's a part of me that's not sure. I'm not sure it's safe to do that yet. And I love and accept this part of me now. Even though I'm afraid that if I speak up, people will judge me. They'll leave me out. Or it's going to cause a problem. I love and accept myself anyway. And maybe there's a new possibility available to me now. Top of the head. This thought I have. Eyebrow point, that if I speak up, side of the eye, it's going to cause a problem. Underneath the eye, it's going to ruffle feathers. Underneath the nose, I'm going to be left out. Underneath the mouth, I'll be misunderstood. Collarbone point, I'll be talked over and not heard. Underneath the arms, maybe there's another way. Underneath the chest, maybe there's a new possibility. Wrist point, what if I started speaking? Top of the head, with confidence, clarity, and conviction. eyebrow point, and people really started to respect me. Side of the eye, people were actually drawn to me. Underneath the eye, and I felt powerful. Underneath the nose, and strong. Underneath the mouth, instead of small and scared. Collarbone point, I could stay quiet. Underneath the arms, I could stay small. Underneath the chest, because I'm a little scared. Wrist point, but I know there's a part of me. Top of the head, that is strong and powerful. Eyebrow point, that is smart and wise. Side of the eye, and that is an absolute force of nature. Underneath the eye, I'm ready to let that part of me rise. Underneath the nose, and let that part of me be seen. All right, so we can take a deep breath. And again, we're going back to the two parts of self. There's a part of you that is perhaps scared to speak with clarity, confidence, and conviction because it feels safer to stay small. Because she's afraid that if she does, people aren't going to like her, that she's not going to be heard anyway, or that it's going to cause tension. But what if that's not the only possibility? What if, when you start speaking with clarity, confidence, and conviction, you're actually really respected by the people around you? You're actually becoming more magnetic. People are like, wait a minute, what does this woman have to say? And if you have been someone that is, I think specifically in relationships, stayed quiet, stayed small for a long time, it may ruffle feathers when you start to use your voice. You're changing the rules. You're not playing the people pleaser anymore. You're saying, hey, I have some feelings that I need to get out. I'm not willing to hold them back or hold them in anymore. So this might be uncomfortable for you, but I am no longer willing to put your comfort over mine. I'm no longer willing to abandon myself because I have a part of me that is really wise, that is really strong, that is unstoppable. And it's time for her to come out now. It's time for her to lead you this year. So I'm going to check the comments. What feels exciting for me, my whole body, that feels exciting for me, my whole body relaxed hearing you say that. Yeah, it's a subtle shift, right? But we have to teach our mind, we have to teach our subconscious mind how to think that way. Like, oh, well, instead of when I speak with confidence and conviction, instead of it causing tension, it actually, people start to respect me. It actually causes attraction. It actually causes power and energy to flow to me and through me. Yeah, Amy, when I speak with confidence, clarity, and conviction, it magnetizes people. It absolutely does. But it's a lot to do with the energetic state of your body when you're doing it. So that's why tapping is such a great tool. Actually, Megan Basita is here, and she, I'm doing a special thing coming up in February, and she was someone I interviewed for it, and she said, one of the things I love about tapping is that it gives me the opportunity to test run what I want to say. And I thought that is such a powerful line. And so if you're practicing wanting to speak with confidence and conviction, you can use tapping to practice. Like, what is it that I want to say? And tap and talk it out. So that will help you start to find your power. That round made me so giddy and I had so many chills. Amazing. Okay, so let's finish it off then with this energy of there's a part of me that is rising right now. She speaks with confidence and conviction. And when she does, it magnetizes people. This is the self-led woman. This is the woman that people stop and pay attention to. This is the woman that people buy from. This is the woman that people want to follow, that are leaders. And that is within you. If you are here, that is within you. And that is the women that I'm attracting and working with this year. So there's not a mistake that you're here right now. Raylan says, I tap before I feel the need to express my feelings too. And it's been such a powerful tool. Yeah. And I definitely feel more open to exploring that part of me even more. It can be clear and confident. Yeah, and practicing it in your body. You want to run it through your nervous system over and over again. What does it feel like to be the confident woman that I am? What does it feel like in my body? The part of me that speaks with confidence, clarity, and conviction. I'm going to practice being her today, and I'm going to tap into her now. Okay? So let's do it. Tapping on the side of the hand. Let's say, even though I'm just getting to know this part of me that is confident and certain and clear. I'm ready to step into her now. I am ready to embody this energy today. Even though for much of my life, I felt safer playing small. The times are changing now. And I'm feeling safer to play a bigger game. Even though there have been many times when I have felt small and scared. I am healing from those moments now. And I'm feeling my power start to rise. Let's go to the top of the head and say, there is a part of me, eyebrow point, that is on the rise. Side of the eye, there's a part of me that feels safe. Underneath the eye, speaking her truth. Underneath the nose, I'm starting to speak with more clarity. Underneath the mouth, I'm starting to speak with more confidence. Collarbone point, there's a belief behind my words. Underneath the arms, there's a conviction in me. Underneath the chest, this is exciting. Wrist point, I can feel it in my body. Top of the head, when I speak with confidence and conviction, eyebrow point, it magnetizes people. Side of the eye, it draws the right people to me. Underneath the eye, and it taps me into an energy of abundance. Underneath the nose, that I can feel through every cell of my being. All right. So taking a deep breath. And feel the energy of abundance being activated through every cell of your being. And it's happening through your words. It's happening through you being willing to speak your ideas with confidence, clarity, and conviction. And remember that this is a practice. The first time you do it, the first 10 times you do it, the first 20 times you do it, your voice might shake, and it will feel like your body's like, we're changing. What are we doing? This is scary. Go back to what you were doing before. But we're saying it's okay. We're going to practice speaking with confidence, clarity, and conviction. And for me, I'll tell you, the very first live I ever did, first ever Facebook live I did, I felt like my entire body was vibrating in anxiety. And now I can come on and speak with confidence, clarity, and conviction because I've done it enough that my body's like, oh, this feels like home here. I love this. And that's what magnetizes people to you, as Amy mentioned. So hope this one was helpful for you today. Confidence, clarity, and conviction. Alita says, I got to dig into that honey pot. It's in there. And literally close your eyes, tap into the part of you that holds that energy. What does she look like? The part of me that holds confidence, clarity, and conviction when she speaks. What does that part of me look like? This is what we're diving into in the Wildly Wealthy Woman work. So we're going into this part of yourself that holds this energy. We're starting on Monday. So really, really important. If you love this, come join us in the Wildly Wealthy Woman. It is gold. All of you that are in the All Access Pass, you get access to this program. So there's two options. You can join the All Access Pass and work with me for the full year. Or you can come join us in the Wildly Wealthy Woman starting Monday. It's fire. I had a client yesterday. She did this with me 4 years ago. She called me from, I think she's in Albania or Croatia or somewhere right now. In the Wildly Wealthy Woman program 4 years ago, she was in her 9-to-5 job, and she created a vision for her life that she wanted to be traveling with her husband, financially free, and going to Italy, all these places, and she did it this year. She cried with me on the phone, like, holy moly, Jackie, the exercise I did in the Wildly Wealthy Woman 4 years ago, I am living today. So she's redoing it with us on Monday. I highly, highly recommend you guys join us there. All right, we'll see you back here on Monday. Enjoy today's goodness and keep the momentum coming. Feel free to invite people and share this all month long. We'll see you back here